Hi, welcome back to Small Talk Queens. I'm Megan.
I'm Kelly.
Episode 128.
128.
Thank you for tuning in. And if you're new, we have
Swears.
we have swears, a lot of them.
And inappropriate.
For example, we literally just turned this fucking thing on, and the fucking lawn people show up. It doesn't matter what day or what fucking time they fucking show up. So it's gonna be loud. It's not our lawn people. It's not my lawn people. It is the fucking neighborhood lawn people. I don't know. There ought to be like a goddamn schedule. You all fucking do it one house after the next
on the same day, so that the noise does not. I mean, the noise is so loud.
It
drones on, like it numbs your mind. Like in my neighborhood, I swear to God, the one neighbor, their lawn people don't even use a lawnmower. They just use a weed whacker and the leaf blower, because it's like it's a constant hour and a half of
it's awful. And here they go. I mean, right, because it's not just one person, it's a set of 3 or 4,
right?
And they're all fucking revved up. I just spit. Sorry, I was all fucking fired up. I just cleaned the glass yesterday too.
Wow.
And then Sean ate a sandwich and had bread all over it, so I had him clean it up again. Anyway,
it's been a week.
It's always been a week.
Let me tell you what happened to us.
I already heard. So you go ahead and tell everybody. We don't need the
John went to the gym.
Ridiculous detail. You just get to the point of it.
Right, you give ridiculous detail.
Yeah.
John went to the gym, as he always does, and there's a lockers in the locker room, and he locked them, as he always does. Same locker, same number. Everything.
This is what I'm talking about.
Be quiet. Leaves, comes back about 50 minutes later, opens said locker to find only his earbuds in there and car keys with the house key on it missing. So he quick runs to the parking garage near the gym and
he has a very nice car.
Yes.
By the way, he's a very nice car.
Yes.
I would have panicked regardless of what kind of car it was, but that kind of car, I might have shit myself right there in the locker room.
Yeah.
And then hustled out to the parking garage.
Well, he was like
while on the phone,
fired up. So he runs out to make sure the car's still there. And thank God he parked only a couple spots in from the main entrance of the parking garage. So you could kind of see the gym. So that was helpful. We think that's one of the reasons why the car was still there 50 minutes later. So he's standing there calling me. So I have to find the spare key, which we had hidden, found the spare key, get there to find out that the key fob is dead. The battery in it is dead. So it won't open the car.
This is why I like the good old-fashioned key that you stick in the fucking door. My car, my key, it's the key with the button on it. But so I can use it to unlock the door, and I have to insert the key to turn my car on.
So
I have a 2007 Camry.
I like
fantastic.
I like old school stuff. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. So
I could never get a new car because I won't know how to fuck to drive it.
So you have the fob, and then so it was dead. The thing was dead. So John is in trying to find the police officer now that I'm there to stand with the car. So in case burglar comes by to steal car, I'm standing there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do.
Right? They're gonna fucking pistol whip you or shoot you in the head and take the car anyway.
And Sean is there too. So Sean might be the deterrent. He might go nuts on them. So anyhow, John immediately tried, didn't work. That's when he went in and said, I got to give the report to the officer now. So you can pull from the fob. I don't know if everybody's is like this, but you can get an actual physical key. Okay. And it's different to every car. So I'm looking around the car doors for the hole that this goes in.
You're looking for the hole, folks. Looking for the hole.
No hole. So I'm like, are you fucking where is this supposed to go? So then I quick call my friend who's the car nut. He's not answering. I have to Google it. I find out that now there's a button on only the driver's side door. You pull the handle, it comes out about an inch, and there's a button on there, and you have to pop the cover. I'm sitting there with my fingernails trying to pop it, not working, and I hadn't read in the directions any further. So John comes back about 15 minutes later. I'm here. So now I'm digging through my car to find a screwdriver, a nail file, something to get in there and pop the thing.
It's really unacceptable. It shouldn't be this difficult. It should not be this difficult.
So then I had to Google how to get the cover off. So then you pull the handle out and there's a little thing and you release it and it pops it off. So then we didn't have to continue prying, which is good because we were afraid we were going to scratch the car, but at this point it didn't really matter. So then you get into the alarms going off. I mean, all these are safety measures.
Oh my God.
But in a parking garage, the noise is so loud. and it was hot and humid that night. We're sitting there, we're sweating. So we finally get in. He gets the
as
alarm
they call
off.
it in England, a car park.
A car park?
A car
I kind
park.
of like the car park. So we get in, he gets in, and then the noise, he finally gets the noise to go off, but then he's taking the fob. It says, take fob and put on the steering wheel. So he's like, trying
My
and it
God.
won't go. So, but you still don't need this key. You need the fob the whole time, even with the dead battery. So he
This is unacceptable.
yeah,
to me.
so we
this is
find-
unacceptable.
so I look it up. Some of these are safety measures, and then some, I guess, in case you have a dead spare. I don't know. So you get in the car and you find where the key icon is on the steering wheel, for which when you're in a dark parking lot, you need a flashlight.
For the love of Christ.
So there are three of us leaning our heads in the car.
With your flashlights on your phone? Oh my God. Oh my God.
If somebody walked by, they would have thought we were stealing the car, but it was like the Three Stooges stealing the car.
Christ.
So he finally finds where the fob goes, puts it on, and then you have to put your foot, and then you start the car. He's like, I'm not turning this off. So it ran for like a good 45 minutes. Police came.
Why did they leave it on? Oh, so we could get home again.
Yeah, he
I
didn't want to
see.
have to go through, even though now he knows where the key fob is. He
My
doesn't have to go
God.
through all of that.
I can't.
So nothing out of the car had been stolen. Obviously, the car was still there. He's giving a report to the police. The police then tell us that from this gym, which is a pretty nice gym, that that somebody else had something stolen out of their locker, but wouldn't tell us what it was. I don't know why the police wouldn't share, but at any rate. So then we get home and we're worried that somebody might have put a tracker on it.
Because I told you that. I told you to go out and check. Me, who does not watch the news, but I watch plenty of true crime shit. Tracker on the car, and they go into your house and either steal the car or rob you or do whatever.
Well, I was hoping they would just want the car,
Well,
not
10
need to
o'clock
come
at night.
in.
Look, I'm paranoid. I told you I would have changed the locks. They have my house key. I don't know what their intentions are. They're criminals. Whether they want to steal the car or get in my house or whatever, I'm changing the locks.
Right.
If my key is gone, I'm changing the locks.
So we're pretty sure that John, this was not a targeted thing. Like nobody is after John or John, So we didn't, we just
I want a nice car.
we kept
Still.
things as they are.
Also, I said, you want to park the car in.
We did park the car in.
But then you're like, well, they could drive to the fence. I'm like, no, what I meant park the car in with all around. Like, luckily you have a fleet, so you could park it literally in the middle, surrounded by your other cars.
Thank God we did.
One in front and one in back.
Because the cop, John was already saying this. He's like, when we get home, we're parking the car in. We could put it in the garage, but the garage is labor intensive because we have to unload
At
all
10
the
o'clock at
shit.
night, now you've got to clean out the fucking garage to get the car in.
Because we have the ATVs.
Although Joe was sitting here quietly, he's like, I put it in the garage. I just cleaned the garage out. I put it in the garage. And I was like motioning for him to like be quiet because I'm like, Sean was all over like, let me clean the garage
John
out.
is like, I'm too fucking tired and too like, there's a little stress.
Sean called from his bedroom. It was 9:47 when he called, right? Because I'm watching television and we're close to getting ready for go to bed.
And John called me a little before 8 o'clock.
And
so this had gone on.
I'm like, so I'm ready to blast him. Like, why are you awake? Because he's supposed to be coming over, right? Yesterday, the next day, he's supposed to be coming over to help me clean. And we have this whole list of things he wanted to do, and I also wanted him to do. So I'm like, like, why are you calling me at 9:47? So I answered the phone, and he was fucking wild-eyed.
Oh, he FaceTimed you?
Yeah, wild-eyed. I'm like, what's going on? I didn't even say, I went to say, what are you doing up? And I'm like, what's going on? Like, what? Because there was something, he was just like beside himself. The eyes were like, if they got any bigger, they would have just popped out of his head. And so then he, he told me, and then I hung up to call you.
He can't wait to tell people
because,
news.
but I wanted to make sure. I figured he was going to go to bed, not come down and sit promptly next to you while I was saying to you, you need to make sure the car's parked in completely.
And you're on
check it for
speakerphone,
a tag.
and my kid has high anxiety and already has high anxiety. We're now discussing. I'm like, okay, wait.
Make sure you put the house alarm on because you don't know if they put a tag on it or not.
Yeah.
You're out there in the dark at 10 o'clock at night trying to find it. I don't know what these tags look like,
right,
or how big they are. Fuck. So he's outside with John.
Yeah. So it was a zoo.
Garage.
So we do have the car parked in because John thought of that, and the cop was like, you definitely need to park the car in.
Until you were like, well, I hope they can't go through the fence.
Right. So we had
to
park
it in.
Right. And when you call, thank God, because we're not thinking necessarily straight. We're a little wound up with the car and the scene and all that.
I'm thinking of the most deviant possible thing that can happen.
Thank God.
The true crime that I watch and these fucker neighbors, I'm constantly like worst case scenario.
You're on.
What is it? I'm preparing for the worst case scenario.
You're on speakerphone, and John's in the other room googling some stuff about the car stuff. So I'm like, and thus they can drive through the fence. And so as Megan's saying, John is also simultaneously saying, okay, we got to move this. So then there was juggling of the cars outside, to which I was not helping with because I was on the phone to you.
Did you ever find out what Sean was getting yelled at for?
John's like, he gets a little too close because he was letting Sean drive like the truck.
Well, you want to make sure they're not going to get out. Like they're not going to get the car out at all.
But you can't like be on the bumper and cause damage.
Well, no.
I mean,
it's dark.
John is outside and you heard him yelling, wow, wow, wow.
No, I didn't hear him yelling. You yell. You're like, wait, why is John yelling? I'm like, we can hear from inside. It is now after 10 o'clock at night. And I'm like, why is there yelling outside? You have neighbors. Like, what the fuck?
So we have the car parked.
You're the Denny douchebag of your fucking street. That is what that is.
So we have the car parked completely like surrounded.
Your neighbors are like, you guys. That's what's happening.
Thank God the alarm didn't go off or beep. Or the corns weren't beeping that night.
Oh my God.
So anyhow, so we get that taken care of to then have John, and I mean this in the best possible way, call our oldest son, who is like, if you watch like FBI, the TV show or whatever, they always have the computer geek sitting at the computer and they like call in and the guy's like tracking and tracing shit. So John does that with Patrick. He's like, Patrick's going to know all this, which Patrick did. Patrick's like, give me a minute. Not even 60 seconds went by and Patrick calls him back and he's like, okay, so this is what you need to look for. Put this on your phone. And it like went through all of these things, not just with like an AirTag, but like other devices and whatnot, and kind of like what to look for. But then it's in the middle of the night and you can't like see, but like what it possibly could do and what's on the fob and how you get the shit erased on the fob.
Who came up with the word fob? It's a stupid fucking word.
Fob.
Fob.
But like, so then, and then we have these AirTags, which don't work. Mine doesn't work. I don't know why I even have it on there, but John did not have one, thank God. So at any rate, so then Patrick looks at how to like.
Well, if the AirTag weren't, you to know find the keys? Isn't that the purpose of the AirTag?
Yes.
So why, thank God, you didn't have one?
But if somebody's stealing your car, they're going to take this off and throw it out.
Oh.
Because any criminal knows that these, like, people put them in their luggage, too. So that when they're flying, they can see that it's in LA and they're in Pittsburgh, kind of a thing. So, so people take them off immediately, like if they're on the key or wallet or whatever. So, so Patrick's telling him that the information on the key fob, which has like John's name, I guess there's like other information there because it's all
Jesus Christ,
it's all computerized.
I don't approve of this. I don't approve of any of this.
It's all computerized. It's not like John put the info in there. It just is there. So when you go to the dealer, they actually, I see them take your fob and they put it on this little round disc, which I thought was charging it. No. It's reading the information.
Can I give you a magazine to put those on? So they quit clanking on the fucking
It gives you
glass.
So they put the fob on and it reads out like the mileage, the year, it reads out all this information on your car.
This could be a fun drinking game. Anytime the word fob is said, have a drink.
So, so Patrick's trying to tell John how to get that wiped off and what to do, and that he can go to the BMW dealer and they'll do it. And so he took it to the dealer, and that's currently where it still is. But we are not having the keyhole drilled out because that's $2,000.
That's absurd.
And you don't even.
Does insurance cover the new thing or no?
I don't know. I mean,
there's a police report.
Stolen.
So.
It was a report.
Well, the keys were stolen though.
Right.
You to change. I don't know.
I don't know. So we're so that's where we are. But that excitement. Then, we're like arming the house. I'm going around closing all the windows because she has me paranoid.
Yeah.
I mean, not closing the windows, closing all the blinds. I'm like, the alarm's going to go off.
That's a little intense. I close the blinds anyway at night. Why you want people looking in your house?
We're a family against violence. So we have nothing to really, if somebody broke in the house, I've got like the toaster I could use.
My best bet is that I'm in the kitchen because I have a lot of good knives. I'm going to start like throwing knives. I should start practicing that. Like go to like one of those like knife, like not like action, but like knife throwing, like to throw it the right way that it fucking, because you don't want to come at them and then they're going to take it off of you.
Right, as Dad always says, you better know what you're doing with that weapon.
Quick. Like you got to
with that weapon, or they're going to use it on you.
Right.
Thanks for that advice, Dad. So
right? If you're going to have a gun, you better be ready to use it. If someone is in my home and about to attack me, I assure you, I am prepared to use a weapon.
You think so, but you never know.
But, like, don't take a knife to a gunfight. I mean, like, basically, like, if anybody comes in and they have a gun, you're fucked unless you also have a gun and you fire it first. Anyway, that just went sideways.
I run through my mind, like, I don't know karate, but could I, like, give a good kick? Could I give, like, a good hush?
Well, no, because also if you do it, like the wrong way, they'll grab a hold of your leg.
Yeah, and then flip me, and then
flip you or break it like a crocodile.
Oh.
Did you see that 30-year-old that got arrested for throwing the 3-year-old into the crocodile enclosure at the zoo?
Why?
In England.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, I kept seeing the headline, and then I saw that he was not fit for an interview, and then maybe was released. I think is what I read this morning.
Who was not fit? The father?
The guy that did it. I don't know the details. I just know that this 30-year-old, speaking of being flipped,
was it the babysitter or was it the father?
30-year-old somehow threw a 3-year-old into the enclosure. The crocodile alligator.
Did the crocodile get him?
Yeah, the boy is hurt. He's critically wounded. He's at the fucking hospital.
You know what they need to do to him? They need to cut a limb and a leg off and throw him in.
Cut the limbs off and throw him in like they just throw him in whole.
No, because you want the blood so they come quick.
Let me slice them up a little bit and then throw them in. Look, well, anyway,
the
3-year-old is injured, and I don't know if it was from the gators or from the throw itself. I did not click on the article. I just saw the headlines and thought, what the fuck?
What is wrong with people? And
then I saw it again this morning.
They're gonna have to put cages up, like they have, like the zoo. They're gonna have to put like a roof kind of thing on it.
Yeah, they need to. Yeah.
And now this is different, obviously, than the guy that was escaping the cops and jumped in the bayou.
A lot of good gator stories. Well, so
that just came on my news like today.
Oh, come on, because I was talking about it. I don't know. Maybe he got sentenced or something. I don't know. There was another one with an animal. Hang on. Oh no, the girl in Brazil. I think it was Brazil. The bungee jumper. Did you see that?
No.
Some kind of influencer. She's like 21. So she goes bungee jumping without. They apparently forgot to put the cord on her or the rope or whatever. And these 3 guys. I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny. It is not funny. It is absolutely not funny. They threw her off a fucking bridge. Obviously, she died. It was like 130 feet in the air. So they've been arrested, as they should be. But the comments in the article section were like, "Wait a minute, like." I mean, wouldn't you yourself?
Like, I would check to see if this is
like 300 times. Like, am I
pulling?
Right. Well, first of all, you could not pay me all the money in the world to fucking bungee jump. I don't like heights.
No.
Mom, I mean, I
should do bungee jumping. Mom, we saw this someplace, and she's like, "Oh, we should go bungee jumping."
No.
I'm like, "No, my friend broke his back."
Right, like
bungee jumping.
I would actually tether myself like to a deck if I could, because I do not like heights. That house in Tennessee the other year, I walked out and looked at the view because I was looking straight out, and then I looked at like, what the fuck? So then I had to like stay back, like the whole time.
All of Tennessee, this part by the what's the national park?
I don't remember. Smoky
Mountains. The houses are built on mountains.
It's like a tree house. Like you're in like a giant tree house.
There's
like no stilts and shit.
I saw no flat land except for the main street that we like where the shops were. Everything was like a mountain, like a narrow mountain, like not like the big long luxuries.
I couldn't go. Every time I went on the deck, I had to sit back against the sliding glass doors. I could have no parts of being out there on that fucking thing. So if I could bungee cord myself to the deck just in case, I would. So if I'm going to actually go bungee jumping off of a 130-foot bridge, it was like 131 feet to be exact.
I'm checking.
You better believe that I am fucking looking to see that and they filmed it. I didn't see the film, thank Christ, but they were filming it because she was some kind of an influencer.
I wonder if it was done on purpose.
Well, I know. They were arrested, so I don't know. But like, how are you not like? How do you not check that like 300 times? Like, I'm connected. I'd walk away from it to make sure I'm connected.
Yeah, like I wouldn't just pull on it. I would be walking away and testing it.
I am absolutely checking that.
Yeah, I don't understand how that was not whatever.
That
Maybe
article I clicked on.
Too busy. Too busy. But that's a shame and sad and avoidable.
And avoidable. So I don't know if it was done on purpose or not. It kind of makes me need a drink though thinking about it.
In Brazil.
Like standing on a bridge. Yeah. When we go over bridges, like Joe knows to move into the inside lane. And we're coming over the George Washington, or one of them, on the way back from Cape Cod last month, right? And I'm just like he couldn't get it, he couldn't move over. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's fine. Like I'm just like I close my eyes. If I look kind of like straight out and up, I'm okay. But if I'm like looking like down, like at the water, I'm like, this is it. I gotta put the window. I'm like, you have to like even if I can bust the window out, like am I getting through the little side window in the car? I need to bust out the fucking windshield. To get out of that. Like I'm not a tiny girl.
Do you keep the window down? Like I need to read. I have that thing you gave me to bust the windshield because in case something should happen.
I have to find mine.
But I'm wondering if you put a window down before you go down, or if you drive over a bridge with the window down, if that will, when you get in, fill the car faster and make it worse to break a window, the front windshield? I don't know. I don't understand pressure and physics
I don't
and all
know.
that.
I just try not to think about it. When I used to drive like more like alone, like on road trips, I would put my window down. Just I thought, well, at least I'll die stuck in the window trying to get out.
Crawl out real quick.
I can't crawl out. I'll be stuck in there. But I thought, whatever. I can't.
Did you see this woman, speaking of being stuck?
Horrifying way to die. Being thrown off a bridge or having to fucking crawl out the window.
Dad always says he'd hate to. Drowning has got to be the worst.
Or fire. I mean, either one. I mean, burn to death or suffocate. I mean, both are like horrific.
Yeah,
I'd rather drown.
Okay, let's go to a better topic. Oh my God, this took a nasty turn for a Friday.
Took a dark turn there.
But along those lines of getting stuck, did you see this woman? She was stuck in the mud for 3 days. She was in like a little minivan. She was an older woman. I want to say like she was in her 60s, 70s.
Christ.
By herself. These ATVers, I forget where it was. These ATVers are going by and they heard help, help, help. And they weren't like right next to her.
Two weed whackers and 3 lawnmowers.
Because they don't want to.
I can't even.
So these ATVers on their ATV with the loud engine heard her screaming. So they went and, used the winch and like got her out. But it was like quicksand is the thing. It wasn't really quicksand, but it was mud.
Don't panic. There's just me, myself going around like.
But for 3 days, she survived. She was in the hospital and make a full recovery, but she had no food, no water for 3 days. She's older. Like when you're older, your system starts to shut down, folks.
Like, eat the fibers of your clothes or something to like survive. Like
I don't know.
Well, luckily I have enough fat in my body. I can survive off of that for a while.
You hope it rains and keep your mouth open, like for the water.
Well, you can only survive so many days. You can survive like a week without food, but water is the one that's.
You drink the mud. I don't know.
Oh, and then you get the dysentery and then you die.
Yeah,
quickly.
Well, thank God these people came along her. That was on the news. I was like.
Wait, so this meme is like, I spent way too much of my childhood being warned against like quicksand, like worrying about quicksand. As an adult, I've never encountered it. Like I totally botched that, but it's true because like as a child, like what was it? It was the never ending story.
Right,
they had the quicksand,
but also like, Gilligan's Island. Back in my day, I was watching the rerun of Gilligan's Island, and there was always quicksand somewhere on that island, and someone got stuck, and then they had to make a quick invention.
And you don't panic; you just kind of sit still and like you sink.
I was always like, what's quicksand? But funny enough, we never looked for the quicksand at the beach where there was a shit ton of sand. Like,
well, I never knew until a few years ago. People like dig the holes and then like it sucks them in, they die. We watched that, remember? I can't because it made me laugh. It's awful.
What did we watch?
On TV? Those kids were stuck. They dug a hole. They were digging a hole. We watched. Didn't I show you?
Oh, I thought it was like
it took like an entire beach full of people to jerk these kids back out because it they were digging a big hole, which they tell you not to do because people walk, they break their legs. Joe's priest broke his leg running on running on the beach. He fell into a hole. Quit digging the fucking holes, people. Also, so they're digging, but there's water underneath that sand. So then it acted like a suction and it sucked them in and they were like stuck. They like these 3 kids stuck and they get this one kid's just, I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny. It's horrifying.
You're nervous laugh.
It's like one of those fears of like, and this is why I don't go in the sand. The next thing you know, you have an entire beach and they're pulling on this kid. I'm like, well, if the sand doesn't kill him, they're going to jerk every fucking limb he has right out of the socket. I mean, like, they're trying to dig. They're digging with their hands. They're trying to get this kid out. It's just sucking him in and sucking him in. I thought, I mean, you're just waiting to die at that point. You're just stuck there and we're just waiting to fucking die.
Dad and Sean and Patrick used to dig huge holes at the beach.
And you're not supposed to.
They always filled them
back in,
but
still, you're not supposed to.
And I don't think anybody ever really got in. Although we took a picture of like the kids in there and then
just
quick got them out.
Fucking hoo-ha itch just thinking I got fucking sand all up in me.
Sitting in it.
Why used to go and sit in it? Right, like sit in the sand. I can't even. Anyway,
I'd rather sit in the wet sand than the dry sand.
Oh, I'm not sitting in
the dry
sand. I don't want any sand anywhere in a crevice. In my body.
The sand is a good exfoliator.
It is a good exfoliator. Well, speaking of exfoliator, so yesterday,
you have some sand here?
It was a beautiful day, right? It was a beautiful day.
Windy.
So, but there was no wind advisory, right? So I wake up in the morning. It's a beautiful cloudy morning.
How could there not have been? It was like 60 mile per hour winds.
Well, there was no wind advisory because I kept checking because I didn't know what was happening. I'm like what is happening? So
it's like Mary Poppins out there.
In the morning, right? Cloudy. We're supposed to have rain, and it like drizzled for like a fucking half a minute, and then I had to go out and water the shit anyway because it never actually fucking rained. Okay, fine. So afternoon comes around, right? And so I go outside. I got my tank top on, my shorts. I'm getting myself a little vitamin D right there for a few minutes. Right? I got my lip chap on with SPF. Right, that's the only thing I have to make sure I'm not getting
last week being in the
fucking hurt from the sun. So I have it sitting on the shelf by the fucking by the back door. I opened up a fresh one because I don't want to go into my swim bag and my purse and dig because I have them everywhere. So I got a fresh one, right? Put it by the back door. So I have no other SPF on, but by God, my lips. You're supposed to get a little vitamin D,
right?
And if you use sunscreen, that doesn't soak it in.
My lips do not need vitamin D. They get
also. I like to have a little bit of color here to kind of hide the. That's nice. It's like a baby's arm.
Get some self
like a
tanning.
fucking crease. Anyway, I apologize for having the arms out. I can't. It's hot, and I was dying to wear this new halter top.
Hot.
Isn't this cute?
It's not supposed to be that
I like
hot
this
today.
top. If I like the neckline of this halter.
I
anyway,
do. It's cute.
Okay, so back to exfoliating, right? So Joe's done with work in the afternoon, and I'm like, let's go out. I'm gonna go get a little color, right? Little vitamin D. So
you
we go
get
outside.
Those things from me.
They're on the fucking curtains.
Oh.
The curtains are open. Yes, yes, and you can't get to them. So the curtains are open today. So we're sitting out. Right, we're supposed to be. I've thawed tuna steaks, right? And we're supposed to do them on the grill. Anyway, so I have our new grill, right? We've used it twice, and so we're excited. We're gonna grill. I looked up exactly what to do with them, all the things,
with
right?
The planks?
No, not the planks. So, I guess you could use the planks. I have a case of planks, the cedar planks for salmon. Anyway. Do you need to check your phone there?
No, I got a message from the teacher, so I was
Okay.
and they don't have school, so I just wanted to see what the new one was.
So all of a sudden, the fucking wind gusts, right? And the trees are blowing. I'm like, how do the birds not just fly out of the fucking tree, blow out of the tree? The squirrel, the trees are bent over.
They have good balance.
And I was like, I'm watching a bird just sit there, and I'm like, what is everything is blowing all over the birds, just totally. I'm like, and they're lightweight. How do they not just fucking get blown away? Anyway. This ball of foil from out back and blowing around our backyard, right? Because all their trash is always in our fucking yard. And also, there's no trash today because it's a holiday. It's Juneteenth. It's a holiday. It's only
holiday.
It's like 3 years old. So people tend to forget about it, right? So they went away and left all the trash. It was going to blow around until somebody has the fucking common sense to finally haul it off the street.
Why can't people put lids on their trash?
And how do they have so much? Because they're trash. That's how that. Anyway, so. All of a sudden, this fucking gust, and it must have been a 60-mile-per-hour gust, right? We have the fountain on, the fucking water blows out of the fountain, and all this shit blows out of the trees, and the fucking dirt from our planter, blew all over, whew. And I was like, we're not grilling. I want to cook those fuckers in the house, and I'm going in now, because, I'm sitting there, I'm a little bit, dewy, I got shit stuck to me, because it's, blowing. I'm like,
It was humid.
I don't want shit in my tuna, so I'm gonna cook it inside. We're not grilling in this. We're not. Yeah.
How does Dad do it with the wind?
I thought of that. I was like, is he out there in a fucking wind? But they don't have as many of the trees and bushes. I don't think right on him. I don't know. And he doesn't have a planter right there either.
They're never blowing anything.
I thought maybe I should hose down the planter so it's wet so it won't blow. But then all this shit coming out of all the trees. I'm like, no, we're just gonna cook this fucking shit.
Yeah,
inside.
You know what? Mom and Dad don't have a bunch of shit on their deck.
No.
From trees and stuff. Although they have trees. I don't understand. But at any rate.
Well, they're further away. I don't know.
It's
I was
a more
done.
wide open space so wind is able to blow through and not go through small crevices.
And we, the wind picks up, it's like a wind tunnel out back. And we're like, I had to put rocks on top of the fucking grill cover because I'm like, the new grill cover is going to absolutely blow away.
And we have the new grill things around it. It doesn't
do
work.
anything.
The wind still gets it and
no.
off.
And so we positioned this grill differently. It's kind of everybody else kind of has theirs up against the house, which I'm pretty sure you're probably not supposed to do.
Maybe not.
But like Switzerland next door, there's just literally outside the back door, right up against their house. I'm concerned for that. But we had to position ours, it's up against the window. So instead of going this way, it's going this way, so that the wind doesn't blow it the fuck over, hopefully. I mean, it didn't blow over yesterday, so I'm hopeful that, now that it's going a different direction.
Does it have a tray underneath? At the bottom of it?
We had it fucking hooked into the ground with fucking re-rod, and that thing, look, you don't understand the wind we get back here.
Re-rod. No, the re-rod came to my house. What do we need re-rod for?
Sean wanted the re-rod.
We threw it out. We threw it out.
He dismantled it. It gave him a whole day. He loved it. He was out there just fucking tearing apart the old grill. But then Joe's like, we're gonna do this in organized. We're just gonna have it scattered over the yard. We're gonna have it in piles, put some in the garbage can. We're not just gonna have it
He came home with re-rod. I'm like, we do not need the re-rod.
One person's trash, another person's treasure.
Oh, and that printer that was given to him by the doctor's office.
The doctor's office gave him a printer that didn't work, so we take it apart.
So he's monkeying around in the garage with it, over a period of time. So he worked on it a couple weeks ago, and then Wednesday, after the trash came, he decides he's going to work on it some more. Leaked fucking ink all over the garage.
Oh my god! Well, this is a garage, not in the house.
No, and then it's out on the because I didn't know what was going on.
How was there ink in it?
Yeah, and it's like runny ink. I don't understand. It wasn't like powder. I'm like, John, why is the driveway wet? Like right here. He's like, oh, the thing leaked ink and it was all over the driveway. Our brand new driveway, kind of brand new. John's a little anal about it. I'm like, oh, so now it's too big for any of the garbage cans, so it's like half sitting in the recycling garbage can.
Well,
I'm like, why did we put it there? Because it's leaking ink.
well, where else are you gonna put it?
I don't know, but I'm like, no more. That's it. No more. You get no more printers, no more anything to take apart in our house.
So wouldn't you rather take that shit apart and not like shit in your house?
Oh yeah, but
What was he? He was doing something here the other day that said, "Then you're not going to go home and do this." I forget what it was.
yeah, just because he does something someplace doesn't mean he can come home and do it.
Yeah, I
because
forget
there's not
what it
always the
was.
supervision, and of course, he doesn't always know how to fix it.
Yesterday he was watering for me, and I'm watching him like, "Could you please water the tomato plant, not next to the water next water next?" He's like, looking at me, he's like watering next to the tomato plant. I'm like, we want to water the tomato plant. All right, we're gonna move. We're moving on. Moving on. So the big news here right now is the World Cup.
Soccer.
Sarah and Wayne, we're gonna have to come to Scotland and we're gonna have to hang out again because the fucking Scots here, and hopefully it made your news. They have taken over Boston. They are so well loved, and they have drank the fucking town dry. And I am here for it. I am all over it. And it just made me think. See, and we were supposed to be in Cape Cod this past week. I would have gone down to Boston for a couple of days.
Why are they only? I guess because Scotland's only playing up in Boston.
So they're playing in Boston. So first they get off the fucking plane, right? And they drank the plane dry of beer on the way over. So they're in the airport. They're being interviewed. Like, oh, welcome, welcome. They're like, my only complaint, they ran out of beer. I mean, there's only so much beer on a plane.
Do you think that they're doing it in excess because they're on vacay and this is the World Cup, or do you think that's just always their drinking rate?
I think that I'm going to be stereotypical here. I think they drink a little heavy. I don't know. Look, I'm here for it. I'm all for it. Then the Sam Adams Brewery in Boston. Joe and I did not go. I'm not really a big Sam Adams beer fan. They have a lot of lager. I'm an IPA girl. They don't have a lot of IPAs anyway, or strong triple Belgian anyway. So nice 11%er. So they had to get an emergency delivery to the Sam Adams place because they were like, where's Joe? Joe knows this. They ran out of beer. Like the bars were running out of beer, and some of the bars in Boston said that they did triple in what they would do in one day than on St. Patrick's Day. Boston has a lot of Irish people, folks. It's huge. St. Patrick's Day is huge.
Which are bigger drinkers, the Irish or the Scots?
So did Scotland? Did the Scots drink out the Sam Adams? They finished the beer. They ran them dry, and then they had to go get more.
They drank all their Boston lager.
They drank all the Boston lager, and they had to get an emergency fucking delivery. It's fantastic. These are my people. I know I was Scottish in my last life, or Irish, or whatever.
I mean, it's a professional sport. They must be.
Well, I don't think that the fucking soccer players, or footballers, as they're called, the footballers are not playing fucking drunk. Look, the bar down here, the Crossbar that we like to go to, they had like a big outdoor patio thing set up last weekend. Of course, we had a dry weekend last weekend, so we didn't go.
I mean, the games, you just found this out, are all over North America in different cities.
Yeah, I thought like here in Philadelphia. Like, no,
they were in Austin.
They're
Texas,
in California. I had friends in California.
Boston.
They're in Boston. The one in Boston looks like fucking fun. I can't even.
It's a little hot, though.
Well, so what happens is the Scottish team is now going to play in Miami.
Oh, that's a culture shock as far as weather's concerned. Holy shit.
I don't even like Florida this summer. I go, but I stay in the air conditioning.
Wait, I'm
not sitting outside watching it. Well, they probably have a thing.
Tell me if Scotland gets hot, or if it's humid. I mean,
Scotland does not get hot like fucking Miami does.
It must be humid because it's an island. I mean, not an island.
No. Sarah reporting back.
I'm looking
it probably depends on where.
So I don't sound like
the United States is fucking humid. I mean, it's like depends on where you're at.
I know, but I'm looking. Okay. So keep going. I'm looking. All right. So the national animal. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's a squirrel?
No. Do you know the national animal of Scotland? This is not right. I
have no idea.
It's a fucking unicorn, which is mythical.
That is not true.
National animal.
It's fantastic.
It's a unicorn.
Is this true? Is this real?
Yes,
is this real?
It's on Wikipedia. Can I wear jeans in Scotland? Why wouldn't you be able to wear jeans in Scotland?
What kind of dumbass question is that? The fuck is wrong with
But
people?
and their currency is the pound sterling.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. It's just a pound, but
I
it's
don't
a
know.
sterling. That's what's.
I learned a new British term this week
Oh,
watching Death in Paradise.
not grubbins.
It's gubbins, first of all, not fucking grubbins. It's gubbins. Yummy mummy. I said the joke, I'm a yummy mummy. So they were talking about like non-married women, like going to yoga and work, whatever, like whatever. The non-married, no kids, whatever, or I don't know, older women without kids. I think was what it was.
I forget. Cougars here, maybe.
I
don't know.
I am married. No kids. I'm like, I'm a yummy mummy, except for like I'm not going to yoga with my thong on. I just don't have kids. That's just boiled down to I don't have kids. So therefore, I'm like, now I'm a yummy mummy.
I would rather go without underwear on with my leggings or athletic shorts than to wear a thong. I would constantly be trying to pull at that.
That person I talked to you about that I can't follow anymore because you could see her fucking camel toe.
Oh my!
She's doing fucking videos. I'm like I can't even look at her exercise videos because all I see is camel toe and it's so horrifying.
Nobody should wear white shorts.
Put on some underpants.
Nobody should wear white athletic pants or shorts.
Or light gray, or light pink, or beige. B, so A, put on some fucking underwear that fucking cover up your shit. God. And B, loosen up that fucking lycra because nobody needs to see that. So then, then you see her from behind and all you see is like the fucking thing up her ass and like the outline. I can't. I just,
wow.
Look, people.
There's a lot of looking.
I can't. Well, I have to look. It's disgusting. I mean, like I don't need to see.
I can't look away.
I don't need to see your fucking, all of your business, all your fucking lady bits through your fucking lycra. I mean, come on now. No one wants to see my cottage cheese through my lycra. I don't need to see your fucking thong or your lips through your fucking lycra. I just can't.
Oh my God, this is taking many turns.
Oh wait,
we have to go back to this. I need to reassess my situation, my thing about wanting to visit Scotland.
Okay.
I really want to go. I've not been to Scotland or Ireland.
Cool and cloudy all the time.
No. It has a damp, temperate
oceanic.
No, what's that word? How do you say that? I'm like
oceanic.
Oceanic. It doesn't look like that. Climate. Well, it experiences high relative humidity year round, up to between 70 and 90%. My hair is going to be out to here.
Oh my God! The other day, so I've been letting
about this Scotland.
I've been letting my hair air dry. Right.
It's called muggy.
So the other day, I thought, well, let me just take a brush through it, right? Because it gets kind of tangled up when it air dries or whatever.
Imagine.
And I looked like that picture of Monica from Friends. I mean, I brushed it out, and literally it was like, I was like, oh my God, like, I can't go to bed like this. Just like, what the fuck happened to you in the bathroom? So I took it, like, wound it up and put it like down my shoulder because, I mean, it was, and I almost did it because I wash my hair like usually every other day.
Frizzy.
And so today was not a hair wash day. Also, I just colored it the other day. I made a hell of a mess. I put paper towels down like all over the place. And those paper towels, they were clean. But the yellow paint, I can't even. It'll get painted again.
What are you doing? How are you
flung. Like I was like,
Are you slapping on it like it's mud?
To get the back, I just put it on my hand and then just like rub it through. Yeah, because I can't really see what I'm doing.
Maybe you should put it on a comb.
No, that flings it worse. Look, I've done it. You comb through it flings everywhere.
This is why I have my hair colored. Can I pay? I'll pay to have your hair colored.
$6 for it, and it takes me half an hour. I have to sit there and have fucking small talk like I did the other week. Get my toenails done. Speaking of fucking toenails, I think I told you last week I did about how I got my toe caught under the fucking drawer under the oven. So that we fast forward right to a few days ago.
Healing.
Oh no, I ripped the fucker right open again the other day. So I'm coming back from
your toes
the bathroom,
really
right? I'm more pissed off because it took more than nail polish off. So more than the cut, it took. Now you can really see that the polish is missing. That's what I'm most hostile about.
Yeah.
So I was coming back from the bathroom and I tripped over the step a little bit, like my foot caught. It ripped it back open. Joe's like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm like, my fucking polish. So it's bleeding. And I'm just like sitting there watching it bleed, like look at the bubble of blood pop up. And finally I got a paper towel and wiped it. I was just fucking hostile about it. I can't.
I mean, toes really bleed. When I burnt these fingers and had to go to the emergency room, but you sit in triage and obviously, thank God I'm not having something serious. Well, I got through triage quickly because my toe bled because I caught it on the turning door, the rotating door.
God.
And I'm like, bitching and moaning and like, oh my God, my toe. I'm like, and I'm bleeding profusely.
Fuck
I'm
the
like,
burn. Let's get to the toe. Well, they don't want blood everywhere.
no,
I mean,
so I'm like at both ends. Well, that's what you get for having flip-flops on. But like the hands are hurt, this is hurt. And the whole time I'm sitting in the bed waiting to be seen, you know, at the
does that
emergency
feel
room.
better?
Well, you put it up because it's your heart. Because every time my heart beat,
yes, I know.
even though they weren't bleeding,
I'm familiar with that because my hands have, much like my toes, my hands have been through it also.
Yeah, no, actually, it was my right arm. So I put that up, and it was my left toe. So,
left foot up and right arm up.
I felt like a dead bug doing exercise. So the worst thing was that the toe hurt the most. Of
course. Oh yeah.
I felt like that Bugs Bunny cartoon where they have that like the thing and you go, woof, woof,
so
woof,
I was at a party years ago, right before Joe. I'm at a party with my friend Val, and we're like outside, right? Like it's summertime. They have like a bonfire thing going on. We're sitting there, and I have on, of course, because it's fucking summertime, flip flops or sandals or whatever. And some drunk guy stumbles and lands on my big toe, right? Just like fucking like. The fucker just like busts open, right? Like my toe is wide open, bleeding. So we go inside, right, and cleaning it up, and all they have is fucking
alcohol,
rubbing alcohol. And she calls him and puts this on. I'm like, no. Oh, she poured that fucking rubbing alcohol on there, and then we just like ended up crashing at the party we were at, like her friend's place, because like she'd been drinking whatever, and I'm like, I laid on that couch all night. Yeah. And it was like Fred Flintstone. I mean, it didn't matter. I threw my leg up on the top of the cushion on the couch. It did not even matter what I did. And I could just see it. It like just fucking, it hurt. So she woke up in the morning. I could not wait to get the fuck out of there. This was before Uber. Like, so I couldn't like, you know, no smartphone, no Uber. I couldn't like just get on and like get myself, you know, home. Oh my God, did that fucking hurt.
Why didn't you just stick it in the sink and clean it off that way instead of putting
it up in the sink?
Oh.
Oh my God. Speaking of sinks.
I would have. Give yourself a foot bath. I learned about foot baths in college.
So
best goddamn thing.
I used to give myself a foot bath when I was little because I never wore shoes out back. And so I had to hose off before and then come inside and wash my feet again in the house.
With some soap.
So I'm sitting on the edge of the tub the other day, right?
Contemplating life?
No, shaving my legs.
What do you do in the shower?
I like to sit down to do it. So put the shaving cream on. I can see what I'm doing.
Put the lotion on.
I have to put my glasses back on so I can see to do it. Make sure I get it. So when I do it just standing in the shower, I miss like a whole strip like every time. So I'm trying to get my left ankle right, and so my hips are all fucked up from my back. So when I turn my right knee in, this hip flexor is like right. So I'm trying to like get to this ankle, right? So I like my leg is turned in and I'm trying to look at this side and then my hip flexor is like, so I like quick, like threw my knee like back outward and like wrenched my back. And I'm like, on the edge of the tub, like, fuck, like, immobile, right? It's like, God damn it. I'm just sitting there totally like, oh my God, like everything fucking hurt. And now, so I pulled some muscle like up my side. So every time I like move a certain way, I'm like, oh, it kind of like takes your breath away, you know? I'm like, fuck.
My hip flexors are always tight, no matter what workout I was doing.
We have like some like hereditary
I think
bad
there's
hip
hereditary,
thing from dad.
yeah.
I know.
With the
well, my hips are bad because I'm fucking fat. My hips are bad for my back. Like everything's
but
out of
mine
whack.
are always tight. Like I've had like the athletic, you know, massage, which is not comfortable by any means.
I have mine needled and it doesn't.
And they're always like, my God, this is so tight. Like the woman has to like stand on the table to like release it. Well, she's also like 5 foot, weighs 90 pounds, but
right. I'm gonna need two people to fucking
when she was like, don't worry, this was the first time I ever had this done. She's like, don't worry, I'm just standing on the table. I'm like, why are you standing on the table?
Jesus Christ, why are you up here with me? Oh my God.
And she had to take the stainless steel metal thing, whatever they call those things, and like, but when that muscle released, it felt damn good. She's like, there it goes.
I can't even.
And Mike was telling me you sometimes levitate off the table.
When I get needled, I gotta come out. I'm like, whoa.
I'm like,
yeah.
What do you mean you levitate? And so
you'll see.
Yeah.
As Sean would say,
I saw.
See. Yeah.
Speaking of you'll see, I was telling you, I was watching the chipmunks in my yard the other day.
You know, 1 minute you're fucking young and free, and the next minute you're fucking watching chipmunks and birds, you got a gray pube. I mean, it's just like,
oh my God,
you're fucking old.
Oh my gosh. But I was wondering, like, why it twitches so much. Like, it doesn't sit still. Like, they all look like they're like they all have this like. I'm like, maybe they need medication. Did they eat something they shouldn't have? Like, it's like
I can't.
Their whole body, like
Well,
And they're really small. They must be like this year's.
they make me nervous at the whole like
Oh,
moving the head.
Speaking of, we had one dying. I talked about that
oh,
a couple weeks ago on here, but on the pool deck, and I finally got it to move. Well, today the pool people were there bright and early before I could go out because I'm the pool bitch and go out and clean the pool. Skimmer basket leaves. That's what I do.
pool girl.
Yeah.
I'll have a martini.
So I look out the window to see what they're doing. I'll have to tell you about this. Yeah. So I see the guy walking with the thing, the skimmer net, and he's walking back behind the shed, and I see him do what I do. Whoosh. So there was something dead in there. I saw it fly.
In the basket or in the pool?
In the pool. Maybe it was in the basket. I don't know.
Did you have enough chlorine in there to like?
Oh, well, your eyes get bright red.
Well, the other day, right?
The pool's warm. It's
coming
80
home.
degrees.
Sunday we were at your house, and like I didn't put my head under. Right, I was just like a relaxing swim, whatever. And then I got in the hot tub, right, and my neck's all like, because like so when I got the titanium in my lower back, it like it doesn't move, so it like makes like other parts of your neck and back hurt. Plus, I fucked this up, last year, 2 years ago, whatever it was.
Going down the slide. Yeah,
shouldn't have been. 2 years ago. Yeah. So, and also, I spent last weekend not drinking. I did a puzzle. My head was down like a lot, like this. So then, like the last few days, anyway. So I'm in the hot tub, in the pool, right? And I had dunked down and got like the bottom of my head. My hair was up. It got like wet or whatever. I didn't really think about it. On the way home from your house, I thought something bit me, right? So I had an itch back here. Oh. And I kept itching. I itched it till it bled, right? Oh. And then when I didn't feel anything, I just itched. Then we got home and I was like, what the fuck does my head itch? And I came home and I showered, but I didn't wash my hair. And I woke up in the morning and I was like, oh my God, I have fucking lice or something. Like, where was I? And then I remembered I was in that chlorine just across the lower part of so then I got quickly, right?
They tell you to
get in the shower.
It off out of
we
your
came
hair.
home and I showered. I got the chlorine off of me, but I didn't think about the base of my
That's
head
why
getting
Sean's
wet.
eczema like flares up because he refuses the.
This was the first time maybe because it was just chemical on whatever they did to it on Friday, but I mean Monday morning I was in a bad fucking way, so I'm very promptly into the shower, like hot water going. I got the Head and Shoulders scalp exfoliator on there, rubbing it in, whatever. That's just like some glorified shampoo. It's really not doing anything. And just scrubbed it, and then fucking washed it, and then I dried it when I got out, just so I didn't have the wet head, thing, and like wet scalp, and then I was like, oh. But now I have a scab back here, but I fucking itched it raw.
You could have put like cortisone on it. Not necessarily the best thing, but
I don't
just
know that we have cortisone. Yeah, next time we'll just come home and like wash my hair.
So back to the pool.
But I hadn't got my head wet, so I didn't really think about like the bottom of my.
Well, now you will.
Well, now,
I mean, Sean's eczema spots flare up from the chlorine in the pool. I mean, you think about it. They've got any pool, they sock it with the chlorine tabs, like
shock it.
But they also
shock it.
They also keep chlorine.
I'm the one that drinks.
They also keep chlorine in the my little pink flamingo that lights up at night. Looks so cute out there at night.
Hold
the chlorine tabs. But at any rate, so this morning we're having another issue with a different car at the house. John can't get a lug nut off. And he finally uses the piece of equipment that he has to get the lug nut off. This is a different car from the one that.
Does it end with the pool?
Yeah, I'm getting to it. So he's outside. He's dressed in athletic wear like he's Mikhail Brezhnev. He's got his running tights on, his socks, his big, thick soccer slides with all the cushion for his bad aging knees. And
I need those.
And a t-shirt. He does not look fabulous, and he knows this. But he's outside.
He's trying to get a lug nut off a car. Right. What does he have to look like?
Right. But the running tights, I'm like, So I go out.
It was chilly out this morning.
I go out with my pajamas on and a pair of white socks.
No bra. I heard this story.
And my clogs. Was there
some bright orange something?
Yes, my bright orange pajama shorts. I was looking fine. No. So I go out, and lo and fucking behold, here comes the Lily pool guys. The pool guys.
Do you have to talk to the pool people? Can you just go inside?
No, but they saw me. They pulled like right up. I get to the edge.
Very quickly have gone back
in.
Well,
I did. I quick through the pizza boxes and thing from last night, and I went, I have to ignore them. I mean, I have to acknowledge them, wave, and I go in. I'm like,
and there goes your boob as you're waving.
I'm like, I can't look as bad as John does in the tights.
You probably looked worse. With your clogs and your bright orange and your braless, yeah.
I mean, my bright orange is like hunting orange.
That's why you just have to put the bra on before you even come down in the morning. I get hostile about it sometimes.
I don't expect the pool people to be there at 9 a.m.
Because we're on top of each other. So like, I'll come down with like a tank top and shorts on, right? And then like we'll sit outside because they trimmed that bush over there. Then Switzerland can see us sitting there. So then I promptly the other day got on Amazon and ordered like a privacy thing. Like you saw, it's cool. It's like fake greenery with purple fake flowers on it. And it fits that section of the fence just perfectly. So now I can sit there with my braless self and nobody has to see me. This morning I had to come in and get a fucking like a shawl, like a wrap. It was goddamn chilly out
I'm
this
hot
morning.
and sweating.
This morning it was beautiful out. It was,
Well,
I mean,
anymore.
I was like, Joe's in like sweatpants on, a long sleeve shirt. It was beautiful for him. It was beautiful, but I was freezing cold, so I had to come in and get a little shawl, and that was fine.
I can't
Having
wait
my coffee out back.
I can't wait to
watching the fucking birds.
Yeah, I watch the birds
right?
too.
Like I said, 1 minute you're young and whatever. Next minute
I
you
need
watch
to
the fucking
go. I
birds.
want to ask the pool people, although they're not there anymore. I need to know what they pulled out of the pool.
Did you see? Well, it's probably not a groundhog because that would be too heavy for the net. But did you see that albino groundhog I sent you a picture of?
I did.
Was
it's
that
scary.
also? Where was that? England.
Anything
It was
albino.
also in England.
Anything albino.
They're
is
terrifying.
Scary. There's a white grizzly bear. I've seen pictures
That's
of it.
cool.
In
I wouldn't
Montana.
mind
No, it's a
seeing
little
that.
scary. No
All
wonder
right.
the Native Americans, when they would see albino animals, were like, "That's a ghost."
But I think that they might have. I don't know. I don't know what the lore behind that. I'm sure that they were highly valued though, and they just left like it was something great, and they left it alone.
Let me tell you,
They weren't hunting it. That's for sure.
No, a video came across my phone from ABC, like a local ABC News out west. This fucking, not even a grizzly bear, black bear, took a dead Douglas fir that he just went like this with the whole trunk and like peeled it in half, like he's peeling a banana
For what?
to get to the bugs.
Oh, ew.
The ants,
okay.
the bugs.
Ew.
No. It was impressive. And then the other arm.
Imagine what he could do to your flesh.
I know, and that's the black bear.
Moving on from the bears.
That's the black bear. And they say to fight a black bear. Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean,
you can't even climb a tree because they're going to
I'm just going to be dead. Like, I'm just going to be, it's fine. Just like.
I also saw this cute thing. This mom was crossing the Yellowstone River, a grizzly bear, and she had 3 cubs. 2 were swimming on their own. Dad, do grizzly bears swim? I'll never forget asking him that question. He's like, stupid idiot.
Yeah.
So they're swimming.
It's like asking if they climb a tree.
There's always one. Even in human lives, there's always one. Didn't want to swim. So it's on its mother's back.
Oh, cute. No,
she's like shaking to try and get it off. And then she hits the beach.
Well, it needs to learn how to swim.
Right.
On its own.
It hits the side, the side, and she's getting out of the water, and they violently shake anyhow to get the water off. She is shaking and shaking and shaking, and that little bear grabbed her ear.
Oh my God. Did she swat at it?
No.
I mean, I don't know how they couldn't swat at it.
She was shaking her head even harder.
Oh my God.
And the newscaster's like, even mama bears have.
Yeah. Like, get the fuck off me. Get the fuck off me. Leave my ear alone. My God.
But they're so cute.
Until they rip your face off and maul you and eat your leg.
But baby animals are so cute.
They are.
Babies
are cute. Then they grow up to be assholes. Last
night I taped it. I didn't get to watch it.
Recorded it.
The Americas with Tom Hanks. We talked about this.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
Last night there was a new one on. The caption was about these huge black otters.
I love otters. Tom Hanks, he narrates World War II stuff too.
Yeah, Dad told me. The Band of Brothers and something else.
Well, I don't know, the World War II stuff, and Bonnie was telling me he narrates that, but also at the World War II Museum, I'm looking up this, narrating the thing.
He does?
He has
World War, soothing voice.
Well, he's in the new Toy Story, like 5. It's getting a lot of attention.
It is. I hope it does well because...
see it past the second one.
I mean, the first one was good. The second one I think I saw because of my kids.
I don't remember it. I enjoyed the first one.
I don't remember any after that. I do remember we got Patrick the Mr. Potato Head.
Is that where you got a friend in me? Is that where that came from?
Yeah.
Okay, we have some what in the actual fuck news while you looked at that. What in the actual fuck? Hang on, I gotta get my glasses off so I can see. So did you see, and I meant to talk about this one last week, the Pennsylvania guy, it's always, if it's not fucking
Pennsylvania, it's Florida.
Florida, right? It's Pennsylvania. The guy who was tearing his house down, he got arrested because the wife said she wanted a divorce, so he started to fucking like tear the house down.
Wow.
Because he wasn't gonna let her have it.
Wow.
So he literally he got arrested.
I mean, now what do they do? It's going to cost more money to fix it.
Right?
I would kill him for that.
This isn't actually like what in the actual fuck, but it's cool. So there was a 6-year-old in Norway on a class trip, found a Viking sword that's 1,300 years old. Isn't that cool?
Were they digging?
I don't know. I didn't read the article. I just read
Hey, if I were that 6-year-old, I would just keep it.
I don't think you can. I'd probably sell it though.
I would keep it.
I don't even know how that works.
But you're not allowed to because in the United States, there's something like I forget what property it's called. You're supposed to turn it in. And if you have things, you're not supposed to. Like if they like.
There's shit it, folks. If you have things, you're not supposed to.
Well, I mean,
turn it in.
Like relics, like
right.
Naughty Antiques. We're talking like relics.
Hmm.
They're part of history. I forget what
I
the
don't know.
name is called.
I never find anything interesting. And if I do, I'm probably going to sell it.
There
So
is
there's
a
that.
dig going on out west with dinosaur bones.
I never find all kinds of new shit.
I know.
It's pretty cool.
But they've been digging in this site for 3 years. That is a painful, and they haven't found anything for like the longest time. Can you imagine going out and digging every day and not find? And they're like digging with like, I swear to God, like a teaspoon.
Like a chisel. Yeah, no. Also, here's a what in the actual fuck. And as Joe likes to say, no good deed goes undone. A single mother of 3 in Ohio fucking drowned saving a stranger's kid. Look, I can't.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
How
you.
old are her kids?
I don't know. I didn't read the article. I just read the fucking headline.
Oh my God. That is horrible.
Right? Did you see the guy from Elf that plays the store manager? He was arrested in Tampa. I guess it was for not paying. He couldn't afford to pay his child. He said he couldn't afford to pay his child support payment. So they arrested him. It's a really bad mugshot. All I could think is, because I always think like these people was like smiling with their mugshot. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're just arrested. Why are you smiling? Then you see this, you're like, okay, go smile. Just fucking smile. It's just that much better. If it's gonna be all over the news, you might as well fucking give them
makes
a
you
nice,
look crazy though.
a nice fucking toothy grin.
It makes you look crazy.
What else? What else? Oh, so okay. So there's been debate for a long time about the horse-drawn carriages, especially like in New York, because they say it's inhumane and all the things, but then it's also a long tradition and they have to do it, blah, blah. So I see both sides. But now, so you saw like a few weeks ago, the one died, like he fucking dropped over dead, like in the middle of the street, whatever. They believe that was from eating like something like a toxic like herb or like a toxic shrub or something. An 18-year-old died the other day because the fucking horse got loose from the carriage, and somehow, again, I did not read the article. I just read the headline. I saw the headline like 16 places. I just, so the horse got loose and somehow killed an 18-year-old. I don't know if they were on the carriage or just like ran them down. I don't know. But all signs point to maybe we should just not have the carriages anymore.
Oh my God.
Right? Anyway. Also, let's see.
That's horrible.
Those of you in New Jersey who are going to the Jersey Shore, watch out for the fucking stinging jellyfish. They're back this year.
Oh, but there's
it's
like
a horrible
new one,
It's new toxic. They're little and they sting and they all kinds of.
It's hard to see them.
Horrifying things. So we were supposed to be in Cape Cod last week, right? We'd scheduled this, and we canceled because trying to be responsible, and that was really irresponsible. So we're supposed to eat at this restaurant called Moonfish, right? We'd heard it was really good. We're supposed to eat there.
Is that a real fish?
I had no idea if it's a real fish, but the restaurant's called Moonfish. Well, meanwhile, somebody was gunned down in the restaurant last week, like Sunday night. Somebody came in. So I guess they have a bar. Yeah, it was. So the guy apparently, he had been stabbed in the head earlier in the day, and then he came into the restaurant and killed the guy who stabbed him. So he's claiming self-defense, but I'm pretty sure self-defense is like in the moment.
Right, not like,
okay, I'm going to get my head stitched. Now I'm going to come fucking hunt you down and shoot you in the middle of a fucking restaurant bar. Right. So then yesterday, right? Yesterday, I got this thing. Moonfish Grill is looking forward to your reservation. I'm like, oh fuck. I thought I canceled all the reservations that we had. So reservation was for tonight. But still, I'd be in there like looking for blood splatter. Like, what's happening?
Well, I hope they cleaned it.
Well, I'm sure they did. That's really bad for business.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know that we're gonna add that back onto our list when we go back.
Well, it won't happen again.
We'll see.
I mean, because that guy's in jail now. Did they catch him?
Oh yeah, he turned himself in. Yeah. Yeah, that's telling you about the head wound. And he's claiming self-defense like 6 hours later. Right? I mean, that's called revenge. That's not called self-defense.
I wish police should write a book on the stupid ass excuses they get.
Look. So here, speaking of stupidity, I didn't know that Robin Hood was like actually like a real person. I thought it was all make-believe.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Well, right? So,
isn't there a new movie out?
I don't know. The only Robin Hood I like is the one with Alan, what's his name, from Harry Potter that played Snape. Who else was in that? Who else was in that? What's his name? Was that Russell Crowe?
Maybe.
Joe and I saw.
I never actually saw that
first
movie.
Dates.
So we are.
It was good. Anyway, okay. So the ancient Sherwood Oak, right?
I just remember from Winnie the Pooh.
Supposedly, right, it was reputed to have sheltered Robin Hood. It's dead. It's a 1,200-year-old oak. It did not bloom any leaves this year. They have declared it dead. In the Sherwood Forest, this oak tree, right? I didn't know that Robin Hood was a real fucking person.
No. It just says is a legendary heroic outlaw originally depicted in English folklore. And
it's reputed to have sheltered Robin Hood.
Well, but it's not real. It's like King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table.
Was King Arthur not real?
Well, I don't really know.
Look, legend, real. I don't know.
Robin Hood was a stock alias used by or in reference to bandits.
Okay.
Dating back to the 13th century.
This was from CNN, so I need to understand like what kind of legitimacy there is behind Robin Hood. Now I'm gonna Christ.
I thought there was a new movie coming out. Why do I want to say that Hugh Grant, not Hugh Grant, who's the guy that plays Wolverine?
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman.
Jackson.
I don't know. There's something about Robin Hood that was just in the news, but not that. I don't really think he was real. Can someone chime in with us? Can someone comment?
Like these dumb fucking girls, right?
I mean, I just never knew it was.
Well, I read it the other day. I'm like, wait a minute. Robin Hood was a real person? I thought it was totally like a legendary, like a fake, like whatever, like
what does
folklore?
Does folklore mean it's real? Or
it could be. Like, it's kind of like fairies, and it could be. Like in Ireland.
Fairies?
The fae folk, yeah.
The fae folk.
Yeah.
Oh, I just learned something new.
Anyway,
folk?
The fae.
I didn't think fairies were real.
Well, you don't have to believe in them.
Don't fairy.
That's why people make fairy gardens and whatnot. Ireland, they talk about the fairies all the time. Well, that's what you say. You don't know. Also, they might have leprechauns. I mean, for all I know, leprechauns went in this fucking Sherwood forest.
Are you kidding me?
People believe in this shit. You don't know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, Robin Hood, is he real? Is he like fucking
jumped a shark? I've got it. This Friday, we have jumped the sharks on what's real and what's not real.
I can't read my writing. What does this say? Oh, here's some.
It says in some versions of the legend, I'm not letting go of this. In some versions of the legend, he is depicted as being of noble birth. And in modern retellings, he is sometimes depicted as having fought in the Crusades before returning to England to find his lands taken by the Sheriff of Nottingham. I'm telling you, this isn't real.
Okay. So I read, this was from the New York Post. So you have to take that with a little grain.
I thought it was pretty, I mean, I know it's not the New York Times, but I thought, well.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Usually when I fact check something that I read off of there, it's true. So I go with it. So supposedly there's some science behind. If you take, I almost said steroids. No. If you take laxatives, it helps literally flush out brain fog. Look, people.
Okay,
I just report. I just read the headline and I come back with what in the actual fuck.
I have never ever.
That was just yesterday. I saw it and then I saw it again today.
It's flushing out toxins. Is that what it's supposed to
flushes? Yeah, like flushes out the laxatives. Flush out brain fog.
Okay, I'm looking this up.
We're an hour. We're gonna wrap this.
Laxatives flush out. I'm just gonna put your system. My Google search is probably like, what is this woman? It's like all over the
I looked up something about from like a murder mystery thing we were watching the other week. Like is that real? Like, and I thought, oh my God, like I hope that I don't like anyone ever checks my fucking history, like looking up cyanide. Like I don't know how to get a hold of cyanide. I'm just looking to see like, is that real or is it just made up for the TV program?
Okay. From like WebMD, yes, laxatives clean you out in the sense that they flush solid waste and fluids from your digestive tract, but they do not detoxify your body or scrub your intestinal walls. Your organs handle daily detoxification naturally.
Look, you eat a half a head of cabbage, that'll scrub your fucking intestinal walls.
We're supposed to eat fermented food.
We eat a lot. I don't ferment it, but we eat a lot of cabbage.
I know, but you're supposed to eat fermented foods, cabbage, drink a what's it called? A kombucha?
I like kombucha.
So do I.
Also kimchi. Well, who's that fucktard? It's in office right now. Kennedy. What's his name?
The fucking Robert.
I can't. So apparently he's on some fucking sauerkraut diet, and apparently Vance is doing it too, eating a bunch of fucking fermented stuff. Can you imagine what that Oval Office smells like? Anyway, supposedly they've lost some weight. I can't. Like that's the kind of thing. Like we love cabbage. I'm not trying to eat it and be around people though.
Do you think they have air fresheners in the Oval Office?
I don't know. Like, these are things. Hang on. Where am I? There was something else. I've lost.
Look at you with all your turquoise on today.
Well, because there's blue. You might be able to see if there's.
I know, but you got the finger ring on necklace.
This has like orange though. It doesn't really. It kind of. Look at my new halter. I love this. I've been dying to wear. Like, where am I going?
Those earrings look heavy.
They are. I'm not gonna fucking joke around. They're heavy, and they're the kind that like you have to like
that would go with my shirt.
You have to insert them into the hole. I can only wear them for so long though because
they hurt.
That's like the metal like makes my ears start to like turn red and.
I was thinking about getting my ear double pierced up here, but I don't have much of an earlobe.
I had mine done, but I don't ever wear them.
And with my luck,
they might have grown shut by now.
Get infected.
I had one up here on one of these too once. I don't know what happened to that either.
College,
and I had my nose pierced.
In college, I pierced one of my friends'
Can you still see it? Maybe I can stick it
a
in.
little bit. No,
I found it in my jewelry box the other year. I popped that fucker in. Joe was not thrilled with that. I remember when I got my nose pierced, like one Saturday on South Street, walking around. I think Alicia was with me. Who was I with? Emilia or Alicia? Somebody was
Did
with
it
me.
hurt?
Emilia, I think, was visiting. No, not really. So I was teaching at the time, right? So then I came into work, and my principal at the time, who I called Big Daddy. It's a long story.
So
It
inappropriate.
was not right. You probably can't do that now, but whatever.
Oh, you think?
How did that start? We were at a professional development, a PD, and he was talking about like the district coming in and like whatever, and he's like, Big Brother is watching. I'm like, all right, we're gonna somehow I'm like, okay, Big Daddy. If they're Big Brother, then you're Big Daddy. I don't even know what Big Daddy. Also, we were happy hour once, and this is this nice, recently divorced, very Christian man, right? We're after hours at a place, and the music started, and I got up to dance, and he pulled out a wand and shook it at me. We had a good time. Like, it was a bunch of us out. Like,
that's really inappropriate.
we were all inappropriate, right? I mean, you can't anyway.
When times were fun.
When times were fun, before everybody sued everybody, and you know.
But it's not fun.
I mean, I did not feel harassed.
Yeah, it's not fun if you feel harassed.
Where was I going with this? Big Daddy.
How he got the name.
Oh, right. So I go in. I'm like, Big Daddy. I'm like, I have to tell you something. He's like, okay. And I sat down. I'm like, I did something over the weekend, and now that I'm here, like, I might not be okay. And he's like,
did you kill someone?
What did you do? I'm like, I got my nose pierced, and he fucking laughed. He's like, okay, like,
why would that be inappropriate?
I don't know, because I mean, maybe in some districts you're not allowed to have your nose pierced. I don't know. I was young and impulsive, and I did it, and it was great, and I always wanted to have it pierced because I have a good nose for it, right? Nice little jewel over here, but then I got to work, and I'm like, maybe this wasn't the most professional thing in the world to do. Did the kids notice? Oh yeah,
what did they say?
They loved it.
Oh.
Yeah,
they used to pet your tattoo on your foot.
Yeah, they used to play with the ladybug. Yeah, in my hair.
Did they think it was going to crawl?
They used to like push on it.
Ladybug.
Right? It was great. They sit there like I've been in a dress or like whatever. That's my computer. They like rub my leg. Like, Miss Spice, you gotta shave this leg. I'm like, get off me. Oh my God.
Why do kids have to touch? And it's not that touching. It's like smothering.
It's all right. It's those kids.
They needed it.
Great. They needed it. They probably didn't get a lot of loving at home.
Loving.
And they were getting a lot of loving. Yeah. They come up. I used to have like the grease stain in the front of my shirt because the Vaseline, right, and the grease in the hair, and they'd be all like dudded up in the morning, especially at picture day. And they come up and hug me. I'm like, whoa, it's a new shirt. It's a new shirt. Get off me. Get off.
Do you know how hard it is to get Vaseline
You can't get it off.
No, because I have to put it on Sean's eczema. Yeah. That's what they have to. My friend told me to keep from getting ashy.
Yeah,
they got to put the Vaseline on.
Yeah,
she's like, we bathe in it. I'm like, Judith. She's like, you have to.
Right, it keeps the skin looking nice.
Yeah,
but I don't want it on my shirt.
No, because you can't get it off.
You like spots. Right, like several shirts, like a spot. It just never came out. Like a spot right in the middle of from like a cute little face.
Olive oil is easier to get out.
Olive oil. The trick to olive oil is Dawn dish soap.
The trick to anything is Dawn dish soap.
I bought myself a fucking apron. It came yesterday. Yahoo, $8.99.
What do you need an apron for?
Well, because last week I was making this. The beginning of the week I was making this tasty new dinner. I've never cooked scallops before. $39.99 for a fucking pound of scallops. I was hostile. I wanted sea scallops. I didn't want the bay scallops because when we were away in Cape Cod last month, they told us the bay scallops were out of season. So here they were at the fish market, previously frozen. No, I don't want them. So I got the fresh sea scallops from Jersey for $39.99 a pound. What I was hostile about. I'm cooking them and I'm watching them. Like,
they shrink.
They didn't really shrink much. Oh. But I don't gotta fuck this up. Like, because they're expensive. I don't want to fuck them up.
You just do it with butter and
I made this tasty sauce with in the blender. I love the blender. With roasted red peppers, right? And I'm stirring it, and it fucking went all over. Luckily, I was wearing black. It was all over the shirt I had on. Like fucking flung. It was like I don't even know what happened. It like went everywhere. I'm like, I need a fucking apron. And I used to keep like a t-shirt in the kitchen, right? So that I would like throw on a t-shirt, like an old t-shirt, like my gardening t-shirt. Right? I just kept like I have a t-shirt just for picking, long sleeve shirt for picking tomatoes because the yellow pollen on it does not come off.
I hope you wash that shirt.
I usually throw it away at the end of each season.
No, like but you should wash it before you bring it in, or the pollen.
I turn it inside out and lay in the kitchen, right? So I'm not trying to like find it every time, right? So same thing. Like I'm I'm gonna sneeze. I'm doing cooking in the kitchen. I'm doing cooking in the kitchen, and I would have a t-shirt. So, but then I have clothes like laying around the kitchen. So I got a fucking apron.
How does mom and all the cooking and baking she does? She never gets shit on her.
She's not using the blender to make a sauce.
I know, but she's doing stuff like
she probably uses
only at Christmas she gets occasional
the
flour, and it's like
I
usually
know.
on her cheek from when she's scooping it, and it like puffs up.
I'm done, and I have it like all over myself.
I know, but she doesn't have it all over her.
We were having it was a Christmas party. We were having a party of the year, and I had meatballs. And I came down, like, and I took the lid off the crock pot, and I had held it up, right? Like, I held it up to try to, like, so I'm stirring, you know, and it flung off and like hit me like right here, like right next to the lid. I'm like, God, you fucker.
The spaghetti sauce, when it splashes, it's inevitable, and it always ends up on me. And why does it have to splash?
Well, right, and this sauce I made with roasted red peppers. It was delightful, but the same thing. It was like bubbling in the pan. I stirred it, it just like fucking flung all over me. I should have used. It said to use a pan, not a pot, because then I put the zucchini noodles in it and then stir it. It just like.
Did you make the noodles or did you buy them?
God,
I can't find them made anymore.
No, so it said to use the julienne peeler, right, or the mandolin, or the thing to make them, right? So
the zoodle maker.
There's one in my cart on Amazon. I wanted to wait till like next billing cycle to get it because look, I mean, I have like $2 million worth of shit in my saved for later, you know, cart.
They should really give coupons.
So
Amazon.
I got the zucchini, right, and so I'm slicing it with the julienne thing, and it kind of worked and kind of didn't. It was really like. There has to be like a better way, or like a mandolin that does it that way, as opposed to this little. So I had a mess, and then finally, you got down to the pieces. And after I sliced my thumb up with the radish, you know, a few weeks ago, I knew like I don't want to tear my skin up with the fucking zucchini.
Don't they have one of those things to hold, like to hold the vegetable or whatever, so your fingers aren't down to the
use
nubs?
A fucking julienne peeler.
Mm-hmm.
What am I holding?
No, I
with?
meant the mandolin.
The mandolin, yeah. So then I took the nubs, what was left. And went to the mandolin. So we had 2 different size noodles, which of course I looked at and I couldn't even joke about. I'm like, the different size noodles. I don't know what to tell you.
They all taste the same.
They all taste the same, but God damn it, like because then I did it like they were like quarters. I just like did it like the rounds. Like I just sliced it, you know, because it was like a small piece.
Now you sound like Dad.
So I made it right, and we liked it. So I had the rest of the jar of the
I liked it
of the roasted red peppers left. I roasted my own red peppers this winter. Fuck that noise when I'm doing it. Peel the skin off. Fuck that. Never do it again. Very labor intensive. I had it all over my hands.
Did you do it in the oven?
Yes, that's how you roast them.
Some people
roasted.
Some people hold them over the gas flame on their gas stove.
I don't have a gas stove.
I would catch it on fire.
Yeah,
then
I'm not doing that. I buy them in a jar. Lovely. No sugar added. You just take them out, whatever. So I had to use the rest of the jar. So the next time, I'm going to make this again because we have more zucchini. We have all the stuff needs to be used. I'm going to make it. We're going to put shrimp on it. It was still good. I liked it better with the scallops, but I spent $40 on scallops.
The shrimps.
The shrimps. So this time I just used the mandolin and I used the thing to hold it. Yeah, and then I had like long, thicker, like wider. I had wider noodles.
Speaking of shrimps, have you ever been to what's it called? It's the Forrest Gump restaurant. They have them in the South. We saw them.
Bubba Gump.
Yeah,
no.
Bubba Gump's. You've never been?
No.
Neither have I. I just wondered what it was like in there.
I don't do chain restaurants. I remember usually. Although I will say, what's that one? The rock and roll one.
The Hard Rock Cafe.
They have a really good. They used to have a really good Cobb salad.
They do.
They really good Cobb salad.
Mom and I get it when we go to the flower show because the Hard Rock is right underneath the convention center.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been to one of those, but they do a really good Cobb salad. Okay, we're at an hour and 50. We're gonna wrap this fucker up. So this weekend is summer solstice, and
isn't it the 21st?
The 21st is Sunday. Litha or Letha. I think it's pronounced Letha. Litha. It's the the Celtic version of it. Anyway.
Yeah, it's Father's Day.
And it's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
Happy Father's Day.
We're not going to see him until next weekend, but I bought him. He's not going to watch this. He's like the swears. Mom might. It's fine. I got
Dad
him.
doesn't like the swears. The man who has like a list of swear words before he gets to.
Right, and Joe's like, I mean, he's all against you saying these, but he doesn't have any trouble saying it around me.
It's different when it's your kids, right? It always sounds. It's so
unladylike.
Oh wait.
He does not like my mouth. I get in trouble all the time.
I know.
Anyway.
Wait. I have to, and plus you're the youngest, but I have to interrupt you before we go on because it won't make sense. Speaking of swearing, and not liking your kids to swear. So we're with the police officer.
The other night
when the keys were stolen, we're standing there. And so they get it all wrapped up. The officer gives John like his business card with like the number on it or whatever. For the police report, and Sean, so it's all quiet now, and Sean goes, whoever did this needs to fucking go to jail. And I was like, oh my God. And said it with like
Fantastic.
such emotion. And the cop grinned and looked at me. I was like, that's enough. That's enough. Shh. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Fantastic.
He's like, they need to fucking go to jail. I was like, oh my God.
That's fantastic. It is absolutely fantastic. It's a proud moment for me right there.
I'm like, he has
I love that.
I said to the officer, he has no censor.
No censor, no filter, no censor. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm like, I don't think he's going to jail.
We might go to jail. He should go to jail. He stole keys with the intent for Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, that's Grand Theft Auto?
When you
Why is it? I don't understand what Grand Theft Auto is, but we digress.
when
We'll
you
talk
steal
about
a
that
car,
next. But
it's
why is it
Grand
just-
Theft Auto.
I know, but why? I thought it was a video game. Why don't they just call it like you theft an on you
Because
took an auto?
it's
an auto.
a lot of money. It's a felony. It's not like if I walk into your house and I take a $35 picture off the wall, or I steal a glass from your cabinet, which again I do not do to people. I only do at restaurants. So like, look, I'm not taking your glassware. You might think about it. I'm not going to do it.
Grand Theft Auto.
But yeah, it's a felony. You can't steal someone's vehicle.
my friend told me they're not even stealing them for. There's been a lot of auto thefts around, not just here, but they're
Yeah, the
they're
catalytic
sending
converter thing is like
well, not only
huge.
for parts, but they're sending them without taking the parts off overseas. They're taking the docks right away, putting them on a cargo.
A friend of mine is a
and sending
nurse
them
in
over.
fucking Massachusetts, outside Boston, and she came out one morning and the catalytic converter had been ripped out of her fucking car. This was on really beefed up around COVID and after COVID. I don't know what happened.
Selling parts.
They were right, and so then she, late for work. So my hope is that that person got what I hope they had to go to the hospital and they got shit care because the nurse couldn't get to fucking work that day. Right, the karma come back at you. Yeah,
Karma
coming back.
will bite
Right.
you in the ass.
Joe found a golf ball in our yard this morning. It was in the trash can. I opened the trash can. I'm like, was that out back? Why the fuck are you hitting golf balls around these yards? I can't. I
The
was
houses
like,
are too close. The houses are too
right?
close.
Who the fuck is? I can assume where it's coming from, right? And I was like, I'm gonna take that fucking golf ball and I'm gonna fucking chuck it. But I'm like, yeah, like what? When it comes in the window, you're gonna hear me from 6 miles away, right? God damn it. Anyway, okay.
Well, and then you have
I'm not cheering
a
though.
real reason to.
Anyway, on that cheery note, okay. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes.
Have a great
Have a
weekend.
great-
Happy summer kickoff, and we'll
Father's
see
Day.
you. We'll probably see you next week. Yeah, we should probably give a disclosure here that like with Sean being off school, like in like vacations and whatever, and we don't vacation at the same time, like we might just not be on a week. Like and not just go back
Right.
and watch when you haven't seen before. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
For those of you that watch them every week, though, I don't know what to tell you. Just take the week, read a book. I don't
Tell
know.
your friends.
Tell your friends, right? I don't know.
Read a book.
Read a book. Okay.
Have a good week.
Have a great week. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.